We're your besties in your back pocket.
And this is your business banter by the basin. Let's go.
So, Georgie boy, let's talk about demon clients and when the good ones turn bad.
Oh, and this is...
I need to share a quote with you. I saw it on a plane one day when I was travelling somewhere, and it came up on the...
One of the 40 planes.
One of the 56 billion trips this year.
It's February.
It's February.
Just to clarify. I think it's the 24th, by the way.
But there was like a quote that came up. I started watching a movie, and a quote came up on the screen as the movie was started, and I need to read it out verbatim. So
We've got research on the pod today, Jesus.
yeah,
With your citations.
citation.
Quotes and citations.
Mona would be so
APA
proud.
referencing, wow.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
Mona would be so proud. This one is not from the Book of Crazy. This is just a quote from the plane.
Oh.
I've just had a mind blank. The Book of Crazy, the DSM.
Oh, no. The Bible, you mean?
The Bible.
The
The
same
Book
thing.
of Crazy,
Yeah.
DSM. Yeah.
The Bible.
If you've had anything to do with psychology, you'll know what the DSM is.
Yeah.
If not, that means nothing.
If not, you're not one of the lucky ones. Oh, unfortunately.
So Betty Davis has this quote, and it says, "In this business, until you're known as a monster, you're not a star."
You sent me that. No, you sent me that? Or I saw it on
Or I
you
told
posted
you,
it,
or something.
or something like that. That, I want another T-shirt. I don't think you understand how many T-shirts we're going to have.
Oh, listen,
here.
we're going global.
We're going this apparel, sorry, attack. Attacked.
I
personally
just got attacked
You just got attacked.
by the tree.
That's homophobia. Homophobia in the wild. You see, on camera. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that was one of the most incredible things I've ever heard, because I went, oh my God, that is like, yeah.
Like, even though Betty Davis is saying this business as in star business,
Yeah.
as in show business, for me, it's applicable
But that's business.
across any business.
Anything's a business.
And
But hold on. But an actor is a business. They are a business.
That's right.
They are their own business. Like, that's just... Yeah, because when I can't remember where I saw it. Wherever I saw it. It would have been from you.
I feel like I told you when you were doing my hair, because I saw this quote like a few
Maybe.
months ago now.
Maybe, it might have been.
It's really stayed with me.
Yeah, maybe it was that. Or maybe you posted about it, I don't know. It got me thinking, like, who are the main people in business, just in general, like in business, in the world? And I just
Let's call out Trumpy, and I don't care what people think about him. Side note, I love him. I don't care what you think about his politics, whatever. At the end of the day, that man will not let any mofo stop him to the point where he gets shot in the goddamn ear, and he gets up
and he
fist
that is an
pumping.
Incredible photo.
Hey, let me tell you, I printed that photo out, and I'm not kidding you, and it's sitting above.
She got it on a mug. She got it on a mug.
No, I'm not kidding you. Got that photo printed out, and it's sitting above my computer screen as the reminder on the days where I'm feeling depleted,
Or like
criticised. That moment for me is the depiction of authenticity, conviction, and no one stopping you from what you're born to do.
I have to say, and I don't know enough about politics to have enough of an opinion on it, and that's just my stance with it in general. But what I will say is, I don't care what you think about him. That man knows business. I think that
man knows authenticity, because he's not letting anybody tell him otherwise.
And this is what I say to people, right? And again, this is not an opinion on how he's running the country.
Yeah.
This is just literally someone looking at it. He runs the country the way that he runs a business.
Which is why America's going to be made great again.
To whatever anyone's opinion is on that, my thing is, if you look at it really, anything's a business.
Right. Including a marriage, by the way.
Really want to get into that?
No, we're not.
How much time do we got?
We're not going down that path.
That's just banter by the basin.
Yeah.
That's for banter by the bush. That's for the other part. Yeah.
No, but seriously, let's talk about being demonized, and especially it's like it's almost always by the people that once actually thought that you were amazing.
And it's always really funny to watch that
flip 180. Listen, I've got so many examples, including one right now this week, happening live as we speak, folks. But
we're live on the scene.
We're live on the scene, right? Shani Taylor, your partner in crime, not your... Shani Taylor Lawyers, your partner in crime.
That's it.
That's a T-shirt.
I don't want a T-shirt, I want a uniform. That's the difference there. That's for a different...
We're referring to a reel of a previous set. But seriously, it's like... most people think that they want clients who love them. And I'm here to tell you that it's the clients that are in love with you that are at greatest risk of eventually turning into demonizing you, because you don't actually want quick clients. You don't want clients that think you're amazing, because what goes up comes down. And the reason that they think you're great is because they put you up on a pedestal, and then later on they've got to go do a 180 and flip on you seemingly out of nowhere, because their internal ecosystem has to equilibrate, right, Mona? And so it's all internal psychology because they didn't govern themselves and their infatuation with you.
Are we unpacking some stuff today?
Oh, listen, but this is actually this is human
because I have a
behaviour.
point, and then I want to unpack whatever that was, because I am super interested in that. I was like, I'm not going to say anything. I need to know what that is. I just want to say, it is very funny how it is. It's a mind game, because the clients that love you to the point where you are their god,
Golden,
you are their deity, right?
Yeah, yes.
They are the ones where it's like you are like that because you've never done anything that is inconvenienced them, or never done anything wrong. And by wrong, I don't mean calling them anything. I mean, like, can I reschedule an appointment?
Yeah.
To them, right?
Yeah.
So up until that point, much like relationships, you want to look at relationship therapy. Let's get into Gottman. When we
get that, Mona?
Yeah, she's actually doing Gottman now. She's a very smart woman. But you look at relationships, and it's almost this thing of this person is gold until they do you. Like, it's not even like, oh my God, I killed your mother. No, it's it's, I'm so sorry, I'm running 10 minutes late. Do you mind if you come 10 minutes after your appointment? And suddenly, so you're the devil.
Yeah,
you rounded my family up, and you put them in the middle of my living room. You take me to a chair and you gutted them in front of me. That's what they act like.
Mona,
and I'm not saying.
Mona, do you know the internal workings of your son's mind?
No, that's why she hasn't helped me. That's why she hasn't fixed me.
Right.
Right?
Get Mona on the pod. Hey, hashtag get Mona on the pod. If you are listening or watching a reel right now, I want you to hashtag underneath the comments in the section.
Yes. Hashtag get Mona on the pod. MONA.
On the pod.
Get Mona on the pod. We
will start a petition to get Mona, George's mum, on the pod.
I genuinely don't think my mum ever
I genuinely
would.
want her here at the next recording.
I genuinely think that she never would, but here's my thing, right?
What if we go to her?
Well, here's that thing, right? We're taking...
Oh my God!
We're taking business banter by the basin on the road, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be business banter by the wedding, business banter by the altar. Business banter by the altar. Can we do it live?
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
oh my God!
On Sunday, this is going to come out after that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
just on Sunday we did. It went great.
It went amazing.
It went great, I think.
Yeah.
I hope.
The crystal ball told us.
Yeah, well, she's been looking into that kind of stuff lately. Yeah, okay, so we're going to get Mona on the pod. We're going to ambush her. We're going to ambush her at the wedding.
We're ambushing Mona on the pod.
I don't even know.
This is going to be so good.
This is going to be incredible.
Demons, right? So...
Oh, yes, that's right, yeah. Back to relationship.
It is what happens.
It's that thing. It's like you do the smallest little thing, and suddenly you have rounded their family up and you've gutted them in front of them.
But, George, the reason is because they put you on the pedestal, and so you want to know what my attitude is about, because every other week...
I want to know.
Well, you said you wanted to unpack it.
Of course I want to know.
Every other week, there is a client who has literally done a 180, and like almost every single time they sent me a message telling me how appreciative they are of me, and then 2 days later they've done a flip and they hate my guts and I'm the worst person in the world, and nothing's changed. Nothing happened.
Shani still remains being Shani.
I was just breathing, existing, but thriving. But what I have noticed is that 99.9% of the time it's females, not my male clients. And I have worked out it's because my business manager said something the other day. She's like, people aspire to be me, and I don't necessarily mean the money or the clients. I mean the confidence, the conviction, the commitment, and the consistency.
I think that's something that's also looking into them as an individual.
That's right. And so then they put me up on this pedestal.
This is the goal.
They're like, oh my God, she's so amazing. And then when they realise that they're not it, they take it out on me. and I become the demon.
Well, because it's a thing of, well, if I can't be it, neither should you.
Right, and I'll give you a classic example. In January, one of my clients got a 129% increase in revenue, multi-5-figure month. I was the best thing since sliced bread.
Here we go.
Now, my business manager has been copying abuse via email for the last 7 days, complaining about us invoicing her. My love, nothing has changed with the invoicing from the 6 months that she's been working with me. I mean, nothing.
But why? What's the complaint? I'm not getting it. Didn't you provide a service?
Yeah, but I don't get it either. So if you work it out.
No, wait. No, like, I'm being genuine right now.
No, I'm genuine.
So wait, what? No, but what was, like, why was the reasoning she didn't want to be invoiced?
No, she's saying that. So we've been invoicing her in Australian dollars the whole time she's worked with me. Now, most of my clients get invoiced in USD. If they're outside of Australia. If they're inside of Australia, they either get invoiced in USD or AUD, and then at the end of the financial year, the accountants go through, see who was in Australia, readjust, send the GST, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
She's been getting invoiced in AUD from day one because I did her a favour and let her pay manually, unlike everybody else who has to pay off an automation. So she's been getting invoiced in AUD. Now she's saying that we've been invoicing her too much or we shouldn't be charging what we're charging, but literally it's been the same figure the entire 6 months. All of this is to say nothing's changed except her attitude, and now she's looking for a reason to whinge.
And it's really interesting because it's like this person is the reason that you just had a huge month, one of the best months?
One of the best months.
One of the best months. And now we're backtracking.
Oh, in this particular business, it's her best ever month.
Okay. So it's best ever month. And so now we're going to backtrack and go, oh, well, I don't need you anymore. Actually,
trying to get out of contractual agreements.
Hold on. I don't need you anymore. And also, we're trying to bring down our expenses. We're trying to go back to our 30-20-10, and you just don't fit within those bounds. And it's funny because it's like you might not fit within those bounds apparently, but that really nice car that the business needs probably does fit within those boundaries.
Oh, babe, how do you know?
Because it's me. Yeah. It's me, T. No, but because it's a tale as old as time. No, like genuinely, that's what it is. It's a tale as old as time. And it's like, oh, you don't fit. I've seen in salons where the equivalent for us in coaching is our training and stuff like that, and education. And I see all these people that go, oh, I opened a salon and the salon's doing really well, and education, I'm the best. And then guess what happens? Another tale all this time. The salon the salon within like 10 years doesn't exist anymore, or it doesn't do well, or it becomes this thing. It's just kind of
a self-made job.
Yeah, and it's the owner and maybe 2 other staff members dragging themselves along trying to make it work. And it's like, well, that's not how it works, you know.
Yeah.
And so it's because what does happen. You have a salon like mine where we put such a focus on education, and I tell the staff, if you're not being educated, I pay them as part of their pay. Right. Education.
Right. You have to keep educating yourself.
And if they don't do it, then
listen, babe. I just spent literally like 2 weeks ago 52,000 Australian dollars on a coaching program.
Is that it?
For me and my business manager. Because I might be a business coach, but I don't know it all. So I'm upskilling myself so I can further grow my business, but then also go and teach other people.
But that's like any business. That's like any industry.
Babe, I know, but this is the problem. People get to this point and then they go, like you said, I know it all. Good. Now I've got to find straws to clutch at to justify why I want to break contract.
Well, because here's the thing. You might know it all for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then guess what? After 20 minutes, you don't know shit no more. Because I shouldn't swear. You don't know anything anymore because things change. Because that's what happens in any industry, regardless hair or not hair. You can be a bloody accountant. You can be a bookbinder. There's going to be a new glue. There's going to be a new glue next week. Actually, I learned about super glue the other day. I have ADHD. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Anyway, so all of this is to say, demon clients are often the ones that loved you the hardest first.
And that's why they're such a shock.
And, well, it's not a shock to me anymore because I understand the way that the behaviour works.
That's why it's always
But I think I just want this to be a warning for everybody listening. Don't get excited and trauma bond with clients that sing your praises and are over the top. Yes, you want clients to say great things about you, but notice the extremists. The extreme love is going to turn into extreme hate, and that is completely normal, and it's not that you've done something wrong necessarily.
If someone swings to the extreme on one side of the scale, they will swing to the extreme
other
on
side.
the other, and I can tell you that for free.
The end.
And Shani, where can they find you?
Insta or Facebook at Shani Taylor Official with the blue tick. And what about you?
You can find me on Instagram at George Mastar Official, that's MATTAR, and you can find all our other links in the show notes.